Hi everyone. Today's Reddit story is about a broken MacBook and who should be ultimately responsible for replacing it. It comes from the subreddit Legal Advice, and it's titled, "Sat down on my friend's MacBook and broke it. Offered to pay her the money for it, but now she wants more because she was upgrading anyways. So it's this or she will sue me in small claims court." I had some of my friends over at my house, and one of my friends invited one of her other friend to come over. She had her MacBook on my couch when I sat on it and broke it. Since it was completely my fault, I offered to pay her the money for it, and she agreed. She got it 3 years ago, and it cost $2,200 at that time. I told her I'll wire you the money in a week to her bank account. She's now emailed me saying that as per our conversation, she's expecting the $2,700 that I have agreed for. I didn't know why she added the extra money, so I got her number from my friend and called her to find her telling me she's not expecting me to pay for her new upgraded MacBook since she was upgrading anyways. She said if I don't agree to that, she'll be suing me in small claims court. Can a judge agree to that? Should I wire her the $2,200 or should I just tell her to go sue me? Location is California. Let's see what some of the commenters have to say about this. First commenter says, "You don't pay either of those amounts. You pay the depreciated value of the MacBook as of the date your butt sat on it, not a dime more. If she wants to upgrade, she can pay for that upgrade. And if she wants to sue, good luck to her. No judge is going to award her more than the MacBook was currently worth." Another commenter says, "If she does sue, come to court with a copy of a trade-in for the same year, make, and model of the MacBook that was broken. If she tries to show evidence of what it costs now, you'll have something to counter what the actual trade-in value might be." The OP responds by saying, "How do I figure this amount out? And also, wouldn't that still be unfair for her? I know she's trying to take advantage of me and I'm super pissed, but I still want to pay her the fair amount." And then a commenter responded back to the OP by saying, "No, she's entitled to the fair market value of the item, which will be how much it takes to replace it with a comparable item. A 3-year-old computer is not the same as a new computer, so it's not worth the full price. It's worth whatever 3-year-old MacBooks of that model are going for, and that's how much she should get. The idea is that it makes her whole. It doesn't make her whole and then give her extra." And then the OP responds, "Yeah, that makes more sense, to be honest." And I totally agree with these commenters and OP. Everyone from the comment section, it seems like, agrees that the OP is definitely being taken advantage of by this friend of a friend over the MacBook. If the friend of a friend was already planning to upgrade the MacBook, it's not the OP's responsibility to pay for those upgrades. Like everyone else in the comment section, he should pay for what the MacBook is currently valued at, not what is value at or a price of the brand new MacBook plus upgrade. That does not make sense at all. So there is an update on this post, so let's get into it. Update. I never thought this would turn out the way it did, and I really felt like I learned so much stuff in the process thanks to all of you. I did some research specifically for repairing the screen for the MacBook and for her particular model. It's around $310 for the screen plus labor costs. So I wrote her back saying that since she didn't accept my initial offer of $2,200, I'm withdrawing that offer and offering to pay for the repair costs. She sent me an email calling me a B and that she's going to take me to court. I got served a few days later and went to court. I told the judge I gave her 3 options to choose from. 1. Either to write her a check for a brand new one, which was $2,200. 2. Get her a refurbished one from an Apple or a third party, or even used, which would be around $1,400. Or 3. Fix her current MacBook since the screen is the only thing affected here, and it would cost around $300 plus money for labor. I printed out the email I sent her and the mail she sent back refusing, demanding the $2,700 and calling me a B and saying we'll go to court, plus screenshots for the price quotes from different websites for a new and refurbished and the screen fix for her particular model, and gave it to the judge. I also told him that when I offered at the very beginning to get her a new one from the Apple Store, she said no. I want the money in cash. When I told her I'll give her $2,200 for a new one, she says okay, but later came asking for $2,700 because she wants to upgrade. I tried to show him how it's clearly visible that she's trying to take advantage of me. She gave the judge an attitude almost the whole time, which really pissed the judge off and helped my case, I guess. After listening to both of us, he ruled that I pay 50% of the repair costs, that she negligently left her laptop on the couch. So I'll be paying not more than $200 to $250 for the whole thing. If it weren't for you guys, I would have paid $2,200 instead of around $200, and I honestly loved her look at the end as we walked out. Good for you, OP. The OP was generously enough to offer $2,200 to buy her another laptop. I mean, that's so incredibly generous of the OP. I mean, I wish to be OP's friend. And, he owned up to his mistake. He was clearly trying to, rectify the situation and do the right thing by replacing it. And then for the fact that the friend of the friend didn't accept that offer of $2,200 to get another laptop at the, right there and then at, an Apple store. Wow. Just unbelievable entitlement there, and so greedy. I understand that you might have been upset about your broken MacBook. Okay, everyone makes mistake, and clearly the OP felt bad enough to offer $2,200 to you for the new laptop, and then for you to just turn it down, no, give me the money. But then all of a sudden turn around and say, no, instead of $2,200, I want $2,700 because I want it upgraded. Why should the OP pay for your upgrade? It's your responsibility because you're the one who wants to do the upgrade. Totally does not make sense. And I'm glad that the judge made the correct judgment by saying, you know what? Clearly you didn't take this OP's generous offer in the beginning, and it's ridiculous to expect the OP to buy you a new laptop, well, not just a new laptop, but an upgraded laptop, and expect the OP to pay you $2,700 for it. And you know what? You got what you deserve, friend of a friend, the broken MacBook owner. And I hope you learned your lesson about your entitlement and being greedy. And I'm glad that the OP also learned his lesson too, to be careful and not be so, how should I say, he needs to be careful with who he's really friends with. But then again, in this case, it was a friend of a friend, so I guess he can't really do much of that. I would love to hear what you guys would have done in OP's position. Would you have offered the $2,200 like the OP did? Or would you only offer to pay for the repair costs of the laptop? Let me know in the comment section and what you think about this whole entire story. And if you like these type of stories, remember to continue to like and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later.